Hello, welcome back. If you are new to the group, each week Molly and I present a word, and that word is designed to be a guide for contemplation, meditation, journaling, and discussion. And this week's word is cultivation. I really had fun thinking about cultivation. I obviously enjoy these activities. I like the process of contemplating things. I like the process of discussing those things and really digging deeper into some of these words that have some surface meaning that can feel kind of light and easy to use, but some deeper awareness of those words and some deeper understanding of how those words look in practice is really what I think the goal is for this beginning of this grouping of words, maybe this whole grouping of words. I'm not sure. I get them each week from Molly, and then I take some time with them, just like you get them very organically from us. So this week's word, cultivation, I think is really putting into place what we've been talking about the last few weeks. So being patient and mindful of diversity and open to different people's perspectives and cultures, awakening that process of growing and strengthening your own self, learning about your own self, and engaging in the world from a place that is more awake and aware. And now cultivation. So I think this is really where you're going to find like the proof being in the pudding. Okay, so what seeds are you planting and what are you cultivating? What's growing from that? So if you're looking in your daily life and your relationships are struggling, or you're struggling to understand yourself, or you're struggling to understand the people around you, that's really the proof that there's some work to be done there. That what you're cultivating is struggle, misunderstandings, pain, suffering. When you're spending your time working on yourself, no matter what environment you're in, you might be in a really difficult environment, you might be in a really difficult situation. But when you spend the free time that you have journaling, meditating, doing physical practices, getting some exercise, doing some yoga, swimming, whatever you can do, running, whatever you can do to get some physical exercise to round out that experience of emotional and mental awareness, physical awareness, really bringing those two things together. And then see what you're cultivating in the world. When you go out into the world and you interact with people, are you spreading the struggle that you're feeling? Are you using that struggle to learn about yourself and understand yourself and learn about the world and understand the world, and then bringing that compassion out into the world? What are you cultivating? Are you feeling that you're already in a place of deep understanding? You're already in a place of awareness. How do you cultivate that? How do you encourage others to go to that same place of self-discovery, to do the hard work that's challenging on themselves, to really look at themselves on a regular basis, look at their behaviors, look at their thought processes, and do the painful work of becoming aware of yourself, of becoming aware of those around you, of being able to bring empathy and kindness and understanding and patience to your relationships, and then moving into cultivating people around you that have those same abilities and skills, cultivating those relationships that can really encourage you, that can help you, that can hold you accountable. Every single one of us, even if we're having the most enlightened experience in the world, even if you're the Dalai Lama, there are going to be times when you're frustrated, times when you feel angry, times when you hear something and it triggers you. No matter how long Molly and I work on this stuff in ourselves, work on this stuff with our family, our friends, our clients, there's always going to be a day when you're feeling hungry, tired, backed into a corner, and the most negative parts of your personality come out. Those triggers can bring out some stuff in us that are really powerful. And what are you doing to step back from that, to learn from that, to hold yourself accountable, to hold those around you accountable, and to really cultivate an environment that is focused toward growth? And I think that cultivation is a really beautiful way to look at the expression of your work. It's really telling what kind of an environment you're living in. What kind of an environment are you bringing to the world? And what are you cultivating? What seeds are you sowing? What seeds are you planting? What are you cultivating in your life? And I hope that you take some time to journal about this. Maybe you go back and journal on some of the words that you missed. Talk about these words with people in your life. Really do some self-reflection. That's what we're here for. Molly and I have been doing this for over 15 years. We've been working on this process with people. We've been working on this process with ourselves, with each other, looking at different aspects of our life, really trying to understand the motivation behind the different personalities, where they come from, how they're different from each other, how they're the same, where the connections are. We've really made this our life work to understand these archetypes, these 9 personalities that are present in the world, that are how our brain is structured. And understanding those things can lead to some really, really extreme growth. And in that growth, there's some challenges. And in all of that, we try to have patience and kindness and understanding with the people that we work with, the people that we live with, the people that are in our lives, strangers that we meet even. So I hope you take some time to think about what you're cultivating. Where are you now? What are your goals? What are you working toward? And how do you plan to get there? So I hope you enjoyed our word this week, and I look forward to hearing your comments. I look forward to any discussion that you might bring, and I appreciate you showing up today.